Hello, my name's Richard Kershaw. If you're in the media as I am, you get used to being bombarded with buzzwords. We probably use too many of them ourselves already. But there's one which carries a lot of real meaning to me. That's the word environment. Now, personally and professionally, I've been involved a good deal in showing how we mess up the world we live in, and I've made quite a few films about it. But one thing's become completely clear to me. Looking after the environment means something much wider than just wildlife and furry animals and the countryside. It means everything we do that affects the quality of life, at work as well as at home. And that means not only constructing attractive surroundings, but also preserving them. And for the commercial world, it means a whole range of activities: cleaning, maintaining, modernizing, refurbishing all the buildings which make up our workplaces. This magnificent house in Park Lane was built in the early 19th century, but it's now the headquarters of a thoroughly modern business, the Hammerson Property Group, which is involved in construction all over Britain and indeed the world. Now, these models are just some of Hammerson's projects, and I thought they might be a good way of approaching the subject of building care, because it really is a very broad canvas. There are, of course, a lot of enterprises, small and large, in this field, but most concentrate on specifics, and few are capable of providing across-the-board services to commercial and industrial property owners in all these types of building. One organization really does claim to be truly comprehensive. That is OCS Group, whom I came across through a World Wildlife Fund project. Now, OCS goes back a long way, to the turn of the century in 1900. Its development has been steady and orthodox. The group provides services from original construction to good old daily cleaning. Now, one of the statistics I came across recently was that the full initial cost of a building is likely to be spent all over again within 15 years on various forms of maintenance. So there seems to be a strong case for taking great care, first in design and construction, and then in looking after what has been built. The common denominator between OCS Group companies is buildings. Buildings of every shape and size and with every kind of maintenance problem. Now, I can break down the care of these buildings into three main categories: construction and refurbishment, cleaning, and security. From when you've all gone home in the evening, through to the small hours of the morning, when most of us are fast asleep, perhaps Brian Redhead is just thinking of getting up. A small army of experts arrives at work and starts into action. All over the country, teams of men and women from office cleaning services set about making your working environment clean and habitable. All over Britain, in offices and factories and shops and schools, bins are emptied, floors are vacuumed. The boss's desk is dusted, entrance halls are swept. Ornamental fountains are cleaned, marble floors polished. There are humble works canteens. There are luxury shops. There are arcades and shopping malls. OCS tackles them all with its trained teams of cleaners and their supervisors who check that your environment is as fit to be used as possible for when you arrive. That each and every day, from washroom to boardroom, in premises large and small, all is spick and span. That is daily cleaning, but there are also the periodic jobs to be done. The company brings in specialist teams to clean those bits that others may not reach, like the ceilings, to wash down the paintwork of the walls. These days, even to clean those latest additions to our high-tech environment, office V.D.Us.